Discover the amazing wonderpoos octopus in the Philippines. This incredible creature, known scientifically as Wonderpoos photogenicus, has captivated scientists and nature lovers alike. Found in the vibrant waters around the Philippines, this nocturnal octopus is famous for its extraordinary ability to change its skin color. When sensing danger, it can rapidly shift from subtle hues to striking reds and oranges, a skill that not only helps it blend into its surroundings, but also confuses predators. The wonderpoos uses specialized cells in its skin called chromatophores, which expand or contract to reflect different colors. This remarkable mimicry allows it to display both beauty and bravery, showcasing its fascinating adaptations in the wild. Exploring the underwater habitats of the wonderpoos opens up a world filled with wonder and mystery. Have you ever seen such an incredible creature in action? What if I told you children were once mailed? In 1913, a bizarre practice took place in the United States where it was actually legal to send children through the mail. Families looking to transport their young ones, especially to visit relatives, sometimes chose this unusual method. For just 53 cents, parents could attach stamps to their child's clothing and send them off like a package. It sounds surreal today, but this was a time before modern transportation and communication made traveling easier. Newspapers even reported on these quirky instances, highlighting how the mail system was used in unexpected and humorous ways. Thankfully, safety regulations have come a long way since then, ensuring that children are transported safely. This peculiar chapter in postal history makes us wonder what other strange practices might have existed in the past. Guess what really drives speed records? In 1904, Henry Ford amazed the world by setting a remarkable land speed record of 91.37 miles per hour, all while driving his innovative vehicle, the Ford 999, on a frozen lake. Can you picture that? Imagine a chilly winter day, ice glistening under the sun, and there goes Ford, speeding across the surface like a lightning bolt. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. He hit a bump that launched his car into the air, showcasing not just the power of the machine, but the daring spirit of Ford himself. This incredible feat didn't just put him in the history books, it also paved the way for advancements in automotive engineering. Ford's drive for speed and innovation inspired countless others, setting the stage for the thrilling world of racing and fast cars we enjoy today. So, what do you think made him take such a risk on an icy lake? Why exactly does the Quirky Atlas amaze everyone? The Quirky Atlas, displayed proudly in the British Library in London, holds the record as the world's largest book. Imagine a volume measuring an astonishing 1.75 meters tall and 1.9 meters wide, weighing a hefty 150 kilos. Created in the 17th century, this massive atlas showcases meticulously detailed maps that were essential for navigation during that era. It isn't merely a book, it's a significant piece of history, bound in leather and filled with an incredible wealth of geographical knowledge from around the globe. Each page represents the art of cartography at a time when maps were hand-drawn, illustrating the skills of talented artists and navigators. As you stand before this colossal work, you can't help but contemplate how people perceived the world centuries ago. Just imagining flipping through its enormous pages offers a unique glimpse into a past when exploration defined our understanding of the planet. The Quirky Atlas invites us to reflect on how geography has shaped history and continues to influence our world today. Did you know octopuses can solve puzzles? These fascinating creatures are not just remarkable for their 8 arms, they also boast incredible intelligence that rivals many mammals. In laboratory settings, octopuses have been observed using tools and escaping enclosures, showcasing their problem-solving skills. Each arm operates semi-independently, containing a large number of neurons that help with multitasking. Imagine an octopus opening a jar from the inside to make its escape. This isn't just a cool trick, but a testament to their cleverness. However, despite their impressive cognitive abilities, octopuses face a short life expectancy, usually living only 1 to 2 years in the wild. Their intelligence is a marvel of nature, raising questions about how much we still have to learn about these amazing animals. Curious about New Year's traditions in China? One of the most delicious and fun-filled customs during the Lunar New Year is the delightful practice of eating dumplings, known as jiaozi. This scrumptious dish is particularly enjoyed on New Year's Eve, where families gather to make and share these little pockets of joy. The shape of the dumplings resembles ancient Chinese gold or silver ingots, which symbolize wealth and prosperity for the coming year. Traditionally, families might even hide a coin inside one of the dumplings, adding an extra layer of excitement. Whoever finds the coin is said to be blessed with good luck and fortune throughout the year. How's that for a tasty lottery? Dumplings come in a variety of fillings, from savory meats and vegetables to sweet options that tickle the taste buds, offering something for everyone. As families gather around the table, the act of making dumplings together fosters bonding and joy. So whether you're a dumpling enthusiast or trying them for the first time, enjoying jiaozi during this festive season is a delicious way to usher in new beginnings and good fortune. Have you ever wondered about Europe's unfinished colonial story? Many European nations still grapple with the legacies of their colonial past, leaving certain territories in a state where decolonization is far from complete. Countries like France and the United Kingdom maintain territories that carry historical ties to colonialism, such as the French overseas regions and British overseas territories. These relationships are often complex, filled with cultural exchanges, yet burdened by historical injustices. The failure to fully address these colonial remnants continues to impact the lives of people in these territories today. For instance, discussions about governance, economic independence, and cultural identity are still ongoing, showcasing a lingering colonial mindset. As we delve deeper into these relationships, it's crucial to ask ourselves how these histories shape our world today and what steps are necessary to foster healing and understanding. Prepare to be amazed by Boston Marathon's rich history. The Boston Marathon, held annually since 1897, is a symbol of endurance and sportsmanship that has inspired generations. Starting with just 15 runners, today it attracts elite athletes and enthusiastic amateurs from around the world. This prestigious event takes participants through Boston's picturesque streets, where they face the infamous Heartbreak Hill, a challenging ascent that tests physical limits and mental grit. Spectators line the route, creating an electrifying atmosphere, as thousands cheer on participants, embodying the city's spirit. Importantly, the marathon has also been a beacon of social progress. Women weren't officially allowed to compete until 1972, marking a significant moment in sports history. After the heart-wrenching events of 2013, when tragedy struck the race, the community's resilience shone brightly, uniting people in support of one another. Each April, this unique event fosters camaraderie among locals and visitors, celebrating not just athletic triumphs, but the indomitable human spirit. What makes the Boston Marathon such an unforgettable experience? Why do rock stars live shorter lives on average? Studies show that rock stars tend to average about 25 years less than the general population in terms of lifespan. This startling statistic shines a light on the potential dangers of a rock and roll lifestyle. The glitz and glamour of fame often come hand in hand with extreme behaviors, including late-night partying, substance abuse, and high stress levels. These elements can take a significant toll on both physical and mental health. Many rock stars face issues like addiction, heart problems, and mental health struggles, which can all cut lives short. Take, for example, the tragic stories of legends like Jimi Hendrix and Amy Winehouse, whose careers were cut short by the very lifestyle that propelled them to fame. Furthermore, the demands of touring can lead to chronic fatigue and stress, which are detrimental to long-term health. So while the music may be unforgettable, it's essential to consider the hidden costs of life in the spotlight. What can we learn from their experiences about a healthier lifestyle? Have you ever wondered why Mount Elbrus stands out? Mount Elbrus, towering majestically at 5,242 meters, holds the title of Europe's highest mountain. Nestled in the stunning Caucasus region of Russia, this incredible peak lures adventurers and nature enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. What makes Elbrus remarkable is not just its impressive height, it is also a dormant volcano, with its last eruption occurring over 2,000 years ago. Reaching the summit rewards climbers with breathtaking views of sprawling valleys and rugged mountain ranges, allowing you to see for miles on a clear day. Scaling Mount Elbrus is both challenging and thrilling, offering diverse routes for seasoned mountaineers or those who prefer a more leisurely hike. Climbers can find refuge in the Aglitsky and Garabashi huts, making the ascent more comfortable during their journey. Moreover, the area is alive with biodiversity, showcasing unique plants and animals that thrive in these heights. Whether you are an explorer at heart or simply fascinated by our planet's extraordinary landscapes, Mount Elbrus captivates both physically and into the imagination. Is it really true that French cuisine is a treasure? This culinary marvel is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, highlighting its elegance, sophistication, and emotional artistry. French food transcends mere sustenance. It serves as a beautiful expression of rich culture and deep-rooted tradition. Picture iconic dishes such as coq au vin, tender chicken braised with wine, mushrooms, and bacon, each bite a taste of history. Or imagine the vibrant ratatouille, a vegetable medley that bursts with flavor and freshness, embodying the French passion for seasonal ingredients. Breakfast in France feels incomplete without flaky croissants, buttery pastries melting in your mouth, or a fresh baguette, perfectly suited for dipping or enjoying with cheese. And let's not overlook the decadent crème brûlée, where a creamy interior meets a satisfying caramelized crust, creating a delightful crunch that dances on your palate. The magic of French cuisine lies in its emphasis on quality ingredients, skilled craftsmanship, and the heartfelt passion that chefs pour into each dish. For centuries, this culinary art has captivated taste buds around the globe, transforming dining into a pleasurable experience filled with joy and connection. Here's something incredible about discover the exhilarating world of the Iditarod. This incredible race, known as the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, stretches over 1,000 miles through the wild and breathtaking landscapes of Alaska. Held every March, it serves as an endurance test unlike any other, where mushers and their teams of sled dogs confront fierce winds, biting cold, and sometimes unexpected snowstorms. Picture racing across frozen lakes and deep snow, navigating through remote wilderness, all while temperatures can drop well below zero. The Iditarod commemorates the historic serum run to Nome in 1925, when brave mushers delivered diphtheria medication to save lives during a dangerous outbreak. Today, mushers dedicate years to training, with their dogs exhibiting not only strength, but also remarkable teamwork and loyalty. Spectators can cheer on their favorites at lively starts and checkpoints throughout the route. This thrilling race combines grueling challenges with incredible camaraderie, establishing the Iditarod as a powerful symbol of adventure, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and dogs. Are you ready to be part of this legendary journey? Guess what really drives our next content ideas? Your preferences matter. We want to hear from you about the unusual topics you'd like us to explore next. Imagine diving into the mysteries of the ocean or unraveling the secrets of ancient civilizations. When you share your unique ideas in the comments section, you help shape our future content. Your suggestions inspire us to tackle fascinating subjects that we might not have thought of on our own. The beauty of this approach is that it creates a dialogue between us and you, the viewers. Each comment can ignite new discussions and provide fresh insights. So whether you're curious about bizarre animals, space phenomena, or groundbreaking scientific discoveries, speak up. Together, we can create informative, entertaining content that sparks your imagination and satisfies your curiosity. What unusual topics will you suggest next? Is it really true that food safety is crucial? Properly preparing, storing, and cooking food is vital for preventing foodborne illnesses, which can make you seriously sick. Every year, millions of people fall ill due to bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria, often found in contaminated food. To reduce these risks, always wash your hands before and after handling food. Cooking food to the right temperature can kill harmful bacteria. For example, ground meats should reach at least 160 degrees to be safe. Storing food correctly is just as important. Keep perishable items in the fridge to slow bacterial growth, and remember to never leave food out for more than 2 hours. By mastering safe food handling practices, you not only protect yourself, but also help keep your family and friends healthy. So how do you ensure your meals are not just delicious, but also safe? Did you know Hitchcock never won an Oscar? This intriguing fact surprises many film lovers. Alfred Hitchcock, often hailed as the master of suspense, shaped the horror and thriller genres with classics like Psycho and Vertigo. His unique storytelling techniques, innovative camera work, and ability to create tension left a lasting impact on cinema. Despite these achievements, Hitchcock was nominated for the Academy Award 5 times, but never took home the Golden Statue. Some critics believe that his aloof personality and unconventional style may have alienated the voting members of the Academy. Instead, Hitchcock received an honorary Oscar in 1968, a recognition that acknowledged his incredible career and contributions to filmmaking. Even without a competitive Oscar win, his films continue to be celebrated and studied, influencing countless directors and screenwriters around the world. The question remains, how can someone so pivotal in film history miss out on such a prestigious award? Perhaps it speaks to the complexities of recognition in the arts. Did you know Madonna dated Tupac Shakur in 1984? It's hard to believe that two of the biggest icons of the 80s crossed paths romantically. At the time, Madonna was already a rising star, captivating audiences with her pop hits and bold persona. Meanwhile, Tupac was on his journey to becoming a legendary rapper, known for his powerful lyrics and social commentary. Their relationship, though brief, stirred quite the buzz and showcased how music and culture can intersect in unexpected ways. Interestingly, Madonna's openness about their bond highlighted the importance of breaking barriers in the entertainment industry. They shared a connection that went beyond fame, as both artists expressed their struggles with race, gender, and societal expectations in their work. It's fascinating to think about how their collaboration could have changed the landscape of music and art forever. What do you think their partnership would have looked like? Have you ever wondered why sloths swim so fast? Despite their leisurely reputation on land, sloths are quite the surprising athletes in water. These slow-moving mammals can paddle through the water at speeds up to 3 times faster than they can crawl on land. With their long limbs and strong, flexible bodies, sloths are perfectly designed for swimming. Their unique ability allows them to escape predators or move between islands in their forest homes. Interestingly, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, making them skilled divers as well. They use their long arms to navigate through water, showcasing an unexpected side to their usually laid-back nature. So the next time you picture a sloth lounging in a tree, remember that underneath that sleepy exterior lies a creature ready to glide through the waves with surprising speed. Is it really true that UNIVAC I was the first computer? The UNIVAC I, developed in the early 1950s, holds the title of being the world's first commercial computer. Created by John Presper Eckert and John Mauchly, it was designed to handle large-scale data processing for businesses and government agencies. Imagine a machine that took up an entire room. The UNIVAC I was not just a scientific curiosity, it was a groundbreaking tool that could perform complex calculations faster than ever before. With its magnetic tape storage and ability to read data from punch cards, it revolutionized how information was processed and analyzed. The first UNIVAC I was sold to the U.S. Census Bureau, which used it to crunch the numbers from the 1950 census. This machine paved the way for the computers we rely on today, marking a significant milestone in technology. Its legacy continues to influence modern computing, reminding us that what started as a massive, room-sized machine has evolved into the powerful, portable devices we can't live without. How do you think computers will change in the future? Sweet tooth alert. Which country loves candy the most? It's hard to believe, but Germany actually leads Europe in candy consumption, with its citizens indulging in more sweets per person than anywhere else on the continent. On average, each German munches through an astonishing 33 pounds of candy every year. This fascination with sugary treats turns Germany into a paradise for candy lovers. with an amazing variety of options ranging from gummy bears to chocolate bars. The country boasts popular candy brands like Haribo, famous for its iconic gummy bears, and Ritter Sport, known for its delicious chocolate squares. Festivals and fairs often feature candy booths and sweet treats, celebrating this sweet tooth culture. Not to mention German children eagerly await holidays when they receive candy-filled baskets. So the next time you enjoy a sweet treat, remember that in Germany, it's just part of the everyday joy of life. Here's what actually happens when you become Person of the Year. In 1939 and 1942, Joseph Stalin earned the title of Time magazine's Person of the Year, reflecting his significant influence during a tumultuous time in history. The selection wasn't a celebration of his character, but rather an acknowledgement of his impact on global events. In 1939, as World War II loomed, Stalin's unconventional alliances and strategic decisions changed the world map. 3 years later, he again appeared as the focus of this prestigious title due to his crucial role in the fight against Nazi Germany. This title, originally referred to as Man of the Year, aimed to symbolize the individual who had the most substantial effect on the news cycle, for better or worse. Yet the honor raises questions today about how we view leadership and legacy. What does it mean to recognize someone like Stalin in such a light? Believe it or not, Africa is a treasure trove of diversity. With over 1.3 billion people, this vast continent is home to an incredible range of cultures, languages, and wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. From the bustling streets of Lagos to the serene landscapes of the Sahara, Africa's cultural richness shines through in its art, music, and traditions. There are more than 3,000 distinct ethnic groups, each with unique customs and beliefs, illustrating the continent's vibrant tapestry. Additionally, Africa boasts diverse ecosystems, from lush rainforests teeming with wildlife to parched deserts. It's a sanctuary for many iconic animals like elephants, lions, and rhinos, attracting biodiversity enthusiasts from all over the globe. This unique positioning not only creates habitats for countless species, but also offers visitors unforgettable experiences. So, whether it's exploring ancient pyramids or enjoying traditional festivals, what will you discover in Africa's wonders? Can you imagine that oppression fueled a revolution? In the 1770s, tensions soared between the British government and the American colonies, particularly Massachusetts. To quash resistance, Britain made bold moves like shutting down Boston Harbor, which devastated the local economy by halting trade and commerce. They also replaced locally elected leaders with British officials, stripping away essential self-governance. Furthermore, colonists accused of crimes faced trials far from their homes, making it nearly impossible to defend themselves adequately. This was intended to intimidate the people of Massachusetts into compliance. The British even permitted their soldiers to occupy unoccupied homes, turning the lives of ordinary citizens upside down. However, rather than submit to these harsh tactics, the residents of Massachusetts united, transforming oppression into a rallying point. This growing spirit of defiance spread to other colonies, igniting cooperation and coordination in their struggle against British rule. Ultimately, these oppressive measures served to fuel resentment in a fierce fight for freedom, laying the groundwork for the American Revolution. Did the British really think they could silence the colonists? What happens in your brain during depression? Depression is not just about feeling sad. It involves complex changes in your brain. Recent research shows that this condition disrupts the balance of neurotransmitters, which are chemicals like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine that help regulate mood and emotions. When these neurotransmitters are out of whack, it can lead to feelings of hopelessness and lethargy. Additionally, depression affects neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. This means that your brain struggles to recover from stressful experiences. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal HPA axis, which controls your body's response to stress, also becomes altered. This chronic stress can further worsen symptoms, trapping individuals in a cycle of despair. Understanding these changes is crucial as it helps us find better treatments and support for those affected by depression. Did you know that Power Taekwondo pushes martial arts boundaries? This incredible form of Taekwondo takes the classic discipline many recognize and supercharges it with jaw-dropping moves. Picture athletes executing high-flying kicks and gravity-defying flips, all while maintaining the precision and discipline that Taekwondo is known for. The explosive movements showcase not just strength, but also creativity, transforming each bout into a captivating performance. Originating as a fusion of traditional Taekwondo and various acrobatic elements, Power Taekwondo emphasizes showmanship and athleticism, making it a thrilling spectacle to watch. Whether you're a martial arts enthusiast or just looking for an exciting new sport to explore, Power Taekwondo invites you to witness the electrifying energy and skill involved. Are you ready to see just how far martial arts can go? Honey's remarkable healing powers are truly amazing. For thousands of years, honey has stood out not just as a delicious sweetener, but also as a powerful natural remedy. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Greeks harnessed honey's unique antibacterial properties to treat wounds and prevent infections. It's fascinating how this sticky substance can inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria, making it an effective tool for healing. Scientists have recently confirmed that honey contains hydrogen peroxide and other compounds that make it a formidable opponent against germs. When applied to wounds, it creates a moist environment that promotes healing while preventing scabs, which can slow down recovery. Additionally, honey's antioxidants help to reduce inflammation and speed up the healing process. So next time you enjoy honey in your tea or on your toast, remember that this tasty treat has been a trusted ally in healing for centuries. Have you ever tried using honey for minor cuts or scrapes? Discover the vibrant Arembe ritual of the Himba tribe. In Namibia, young women undergo a beautiful rite of passage called Arembe that marks their transition into adulthood. This colorful ceremony involves covering the women in a unique mixture of butter, animal fat, and red pigments. The red symbolizes not only beauty, but also the important shift towards maturity and readiness for marriage. Traditionally, this celebration is a joyful event, bringing together family and community members who support the young women. As they are adorned with these natural materials, they also receive blessings and advice from their elders, reinforcing cultural values. Participants often dance and sing, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement and pride. Arembe is more than just a physical transformation. It's a profound cultural milestone that honors heritage, identity, and the spirit of the Himba people. What if I told you about the Bishop Rock Lighthouse? This iconic lighthouse, standing proudly since 1858, is located on Bishop Rock Island, the westernmost point in the Isles of Scilly. It has been a vital navigational aid for sailors braving the often treacherous waters of the Atlantic Ocean for over 150 years. Built to withstand fierce storms and rough seas, Bishop Rock Lighthouse is an engineering marvel. Designed with a tall, cylindrical shape, it features a bright beacon that guides vessels safely along their journey. The lighthouse's keeper once lived there, ensuring its light was always operational, a job that required incredible dedication. Today, it stands not just as a navigational tool, but also as a historical landmark, showcasing the maritime heritage of the region. Visitors to the Isles of Scilly often marvel at its beauty from a distance, captivated by tales of shipwrecks and sea legends. With the ocean as its backdrop, the Bishop Rock Lighthouse is a symbol of safety and resilience. How many lighthouses do you know have such a fascinating story? Did you know 12 is the biggest one-syllable number? In English, the number 12 stands out as the largest number that can be spoken in just one simple syllable. While numbers like 1, 2, and 3 are all one syllable, they are much smaller. It might seem surprising to think that as we count higher, we add more syllables, but 12 bucks the trend. Take a moment to consider how we express larger numbers. For instance, 13, 14, and so on, all become two-syllable words, making 12 unique in its compactness. This one-syllable feature also shows how language and numbers interact. As we learn math, we also explore the beauty of words. 12, often associated with time, like the 12 hours on a clock, or the months of the year, carries a significant place in daily life. Isn't it fascinating how numbers can surprise us with their linguistic quirks? Have you ever wondered why gratitude thrives in Japan? In this fascinating country, appreciation plays a vital role in daily life, shaping interactions among people. Japanese culture encourages individuals to acknowledge and express thanks to those who contribute positively to society, whether it's a neighbor, a teacher, or a public servant. This attitude isn't just about saying thank you. It extends to acts of kindness that can be simple yet profound, like bowing or offering gifts to show respect and appreciation. The practice promotes harmony and connection within communities, creating a supportive environment where everyone feels valued. Interestingly, this emphasis on gratitude also influences Japan's workplace culture, leading to higher job satisfaction and team cohesion. In a world where negativity can often overshadow positivity, Japan sets an example by highlighting the significance of appreciation. So next time you encounter kindness, think about how expressing gratitude can strengthen relationships and foster community spirit. Isn't it refreshing to see a culture that champions appreciation in such a meaningful way? Hard to believe, but these wooden animals look alive. Crafted with astonishing skill, hyper-realistic wooden animal sculptures are truly a sight to behold. Artists dedicate countless hours to perfecting every detail, from the delicate feathers of a bird to the shimmering scales of a fish. Using tools that range from chisels to drones for precise shaping, these sculptures often astonish viewers with their lifelike appearance. Some pieces even incorporate elements like painted glass eyes to add an extra layer of realism. The craftsmanship involved requires not only a sharp eye for detail, but also a deep understanding of animal anatomy and movement. Many sculptors draw inspiration from nature itself, studying wildlife to capture their essence in wood. These captivating pieces make you stop and stare, blurring the lines between art and reality. Have you ever seen one up close? Here's a wild fact about the slowest road in the world. It stretches a whopping 13-hour, kilometers from Liberia to China. This incredible route takes drivers through some of the most stunning landscapes and bustling cities, but don't expect to zoom through. With its scenic views and frequent delays, this road can test your patience. You'll journey through a mix of terrains, from beautiful coastlines to challenging mountain passes, stopping in vibrant local communities along the way. Travelers can expect to encounter everything from lively markets to unforgettable cultural experiences. Whether you're into breathtaking sights or sampling delicious street food, this road has surprises in store. So who's ready for an adventure that turns time into a journey? Ever thought about why adventure inspires us? The concept of adventure has sparked the imagination of people for centuries. Deriving from the Latin word adventurous, meaning about to happen, adventures have woven their way into countless tales and myths throughout history. Think about your favorite stories. Whether it's the heroic quests of ancient legends or the thrilling journeys in modern films, each adventure captivates us, drawing us into different worlds filled with excitement and uncertainty. These tales often echo the very human desire for exploration and the unknown. Adventure represents more than just physical journeys. It symbolizes personal growth, challenges, and triumphs. It encourages us to step outside our comfort zones and embrace life's uncertainties. So whether it's climbing mountains, exploring distant lands, or simply trying something new, adventure calls to that adventurous spirit in all of us. Why exactly did Carey Hamill leave cryptic clues? In 1978, Carey Hamill, a sailor from New Zealand, found himself in a dire situation after unintentionally drifting into Cambodian waters, where he was captured by the infamous Khmer Rouge. This group, known for its brutal regime during the Cambodian Civil War, imprisoned Hamill, forcing him to record a confession that would serve as part of their propaganda. However, instead of simply complying, Hamill displayed remarkable ingenuity by embedding secret messages for his family within his confession. These messages offered critical information about his whereabouts and condition, showcasing not just his survival instinct, but also a deep bond with his loved ones. Tragically, Hamill was executed, but the clues he left behind became a poignant symbol of his resilience and hope amid despair. His story raises powerful questions about the lengths a person will go to keep their loved ones informed, even in the darkest circumstances. How often do we underestimate the power of words in the face of adversity? Hard to believe, but TAWA changed maritime human rights. In 2006, TAWA emerged as a pivotal figure in the human rights movement focused on maritime issues. This movement addressed the often overlooked rights of those working at sea, including fishermen and seafarers, who faced numerous challenges like unsafe working conditions and lack of fair wages. TAWA's advocacy brought attention to these issues, highlighting the importance of protecting the rights of maritime workers worldwide. By rallying support from various organizations and engaging with policymakers, TAWA played a crucial role in promoting fair treatment and safer conditions for those whose lives revolve around the ocean. His efforts not only raised awareness, but also led to significant policy changes aimed at improving the safety and welfare of maritime workers. How many lives has TAWA's work impacted since then? What if I told you hoverflies are master mimics? These fascinating insects have developed a clever survival strategy that involves mimicking wasps. By adopting the appearance of these stinging creatures, hoverflies can trick potential predators into thinking they are dangerous. This disguise is more than just a simple costume. It's a remarkable evolutionary adaptation that helps them thrive in the wild. Hoverflies lack the venomous sting that wasps possess, yet their yellow and black coloration sends a strong message: stay away. This clever mimicry not only reduces their chances of being eaten, but also allows them to play a vital role in our ecosystem. They are important pollinators, helping flowers thrive while feeding on nectar. So next time you see a hoverfly buzzing around, remember that beneath that wasp-like appearance lies a harmless ally, cleverly dressed to survive. Crocodiles up close at Crocosaurus Cove in Australia. This incredible wildlife park in Darwin gives visitors a rare chance to interact with some of the largest crocodiles on the planet. Imagine swimming alongside these magnificent saltwater crocodiles, an experience that can get your adrenaline pumping. At Crocosaurus Cove, you can not only observe these fascinating reptiles up close, but even participate in feeding sessions, giving you a taste of what it's like to handle them safely. The park boasts a range of exhibits featuring various reptiles, making it a perfect spot for animal lovers and adventurous souls alike. You can learn about crocodile behavior, visit the famous Cage of Death, where you get submerged in a tank surrounded by crocodiles and discover how conservation efforts help protect these prehistoric creatures. Have you ever thought about getting this close to a crocodile? What's the mystery behind cryptic pregnancies? Cryptic pregnancies happen when a woman doesn't realize she's pregnant, and they're more common than you might think. In fact, research suggests that about 1 in 500 pregnancies aren't recognized until the mother is at least halfway through, and startlingly, 1 in 2,500 go completely unnoticed until labor begins. This can happen for several reasons. Some women might mistake pregnancy symptoms for something else, or experience lighter symptoms than expected. Others may be unaware of their pregnancy because they continue to have regular menstrual cycles. The phenomenon can create a surprising situation during labor, when an unprepared woman finds herself unexpectedly giving birth. Understanding cryptic pregnancies highlights the complexity of human reproduction and emphasizes the importance of regular health checkups. Could there be more surprises about pregnancy yet to uncover? Ever wondered why quasars shine so brightly? Quasars, fascinating celestial objects powered by supermassive black holes, represent some of the universe's most incredible phenomena. These energetic giants emit immense amounts of light and are incredibly luminous, sometimes outshining entire galaxies. Formed when material spirals into a black hole, they release enormous energy as it gets heated to extreme temperatures, producing brilliant radiation across the electromagnetic spectrum, including visible light, radio waves, and even X-rays. The compelling light from a quasar can be seen from vast distances, making them essential for astronomers studying the universe's structure and evolution. In fact, some quasars are billions of light years away, allowing us to glimpse the universe's history. Imagine looking back in time to when the universe was still young. Their study not only helps us understand black holes, but also sheds light on galaxy formation and the overall dynamics of our cosmos. What secrets about the universe might quasars reveal next? Did you know that Edison's light bulb changed everything? Although Thomas Edison wasn't the only person working on electric light, His version of the incandescent light bulb was a game changer. Before Edison, many inventors tried to create electric lights, but their designs were often impractical or short-lived. Edison's bulb, introduced in the late 1800s, utilized a carbon filament that burned brightly and lasted for hours. This improvement made electric lighting more accessible and reliable for everyday use. Imagine a world where gas lamps were still the norm, dim and dangerous. Thanks to Edison's innovations, we could illuminate homes, streets, and workplaces in a way that was safe and efficient. His work not only sparked the age of electric lighting, but also laid the groundwork for modern electrical systems. Isn't it fascinating how one inventor's determination transformed our nights into bright, productive times? Is it really true that love letters vanished in Victorian times? Absolutely. During the Victorian era, the way people handled relationships and emotions took a very different path compared to today. When a romance ended, it was quite common for individuals to refrain from retrieving love letters exchanged between partners. This practice aimed to protect both parties from emotional distress, allowing them to move on without constant reminders of their past. Imagine being able to express your deepest feelings in a letter, only to have it sealed away forever if things turn sour. The societal norms of the time emphasized decorum and emotional restraint. So many chose to let these letters fade into history rather than risk reopening old wounds. This intriguing custom sheds light on the complexities of love and loss in a time when romance was both celebrated and frowned upon. How do you think this practice shaped people's views on love? Prepare to be amazed by basic medical supplies. These essential items can make a huge difference in emergencies. Imagine you're on a hike and someone trips and scrapes their knee. With basic supplies like Band-Aids, antiseptic wipes, and gauze, you can quickly clean and cover the wound, preventing infection and keeping the injury from getting worse. But what if the situation is more serious? If someone suffers a sprain or even a fracture, stabilizing the injury using items like splints can keep them safe until professional help arrives. Having a basic first aid kit handy not only gives you peace of mind, but also ensures you're prepared for unexpected events. Knowing how to use these supplies enhances your ability to help yourself or others in need. So, are you ready to equip yourself with the knowledge and supplies to manage minor injuries? Here's a wild fact about NBA players. It might surprise you to learn that even the best, like Stephen Curry, miss shots during practice. While social media often paints a picture of perfect shooting, the reality is much different. In the gym, NBA players work tirelessly on their skills, taking countless shots to refine their mechanics. Just like any other athlete, they frequently miss. These missed shots are a vital part of their training. The process of honing their skills requires repetition, and every missed attempt provides valuable feedback on what needs improvement. So next time you watch a game and see players making incredible shots, remember that behind those highlights lies a lot of hard work, dedication, and yes, plenty of misses. It's all part of their journey to excellence. Hard to believe, but time travel is real. When you fly from Tokyo to Honolulu, you can experience a fascinating twist in time due to a staggering 19-hour time zone difference. Imagine leaving Tokyo at 7 a.m. and arriving in Honolulu at 8 p.m. the previous day. This incredible phenomenon stems from how Earth rotates. As our planet spins, different places experience daylight and darkness at various times, leading to the creation of time zones. Japan operates 19 hours ahead of Hawaii, meaning that while you're enjoying a morning flight, folks in Honolulu are already in the previous evening. It sounds like a sci-fi plot, but it's just the result of our planet's rotation. This unique time overlap can feel like stepping through a wormhole in time, and it highlights how interconnected yet distinct our world is. So if you take that flight, don't be surprised if you feel like a time traveler. Here's a wild fact about dark chocolate. A large study found that individuals who consume dark chocolate are less likely to experience depression. Researchers believe this delicious treat holds some surprising secrets. Dark chocolate is rich in compounds called flavonoids, which can boost mood by helping the brain release feel-good chemicals like serotonin. Enjoying a small piece of dark chocolate not only satisfies your sweet tooth, but might also improve your overall mental health. Furthermore, the antioxidants in dark chocolate can combat stress, which is a major contributor to depression. Imagine indulging in a tasty dessert that could help lift your spirits. Of course, moderation is key since chocolate is calorie-dense, and enjoying too much can lead to other health issues. The good news is that a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to feel guilty about treating yourself. Next time you're feeling down, consider reaching for a dark chocolate bar. Your mood might just thank you. Are you ready to dive into this chocolatey solution? Guess what really drives portable computers today? The IBM 5100, introduced in the 1970s, was the first portable computer, revolutionizing how we think about technology. Imagine a device that looked more like a suitcase than today's sleek laptops. This chunky machine weighed about 50 pounds and came equipped with a built-in monitor and keyboard, making it a groundbreaking innovation for its time. While its performance seems primitive compared to modern standards, the IBM 5100 laid the groundwork for future developments in computing. It was designed to handle complex calculations and even included programming languages like APL and BASIC, allowing users to perform tasks that were previously only possible on larger stationary computers. The idea of taking your computing power anywhere you went captured the imaginations of engineers and consumers alike. Fast forward to today, and we see how that initial spark has evolved into ultra-thin laptops and powerful tablets that fit in our backpacks. What do you think the next leap in portable computing will look like? Prepare to be amazed by celebrity drama. Logan Paul recently turned heads by criticizing famous musician Bad Bunny during an interview. Why, you ask? Paul felt targeted by a documentary shedding light on his mansion in Puerto Rico and the tax breaks that come with it. As the documentary unfolded, viewers saw the luxurious lifestyle Paul enjoys, which includes his sprawling estate in the vibrant Caribbean locale. However, rather than enjoying the spotlight, he faced backlash and scrutiny over the implications of his tax benefits and how they might impact local communities. This clash between two big names in entertainment raises questions about wealth, responsibility, and the consequences of fame. With fans on both sides, the debate rages on. Who do you believe, and what should celebrities consider when choosing to relocate for benefits? Here's a wild fact about your memory. The doorway effect describes a fascinating phenomenon where people often forget what they were doing or thinking as soon as they walk through a doorway. This interesting quirk of our brains seems to relate to how we organize and store memories. When we move from one space to another, our mind may signal a fresh start, causing the brain to clear out old thoughts. Researchers believe this might help us focus on new tasks, but it can also lead to moments of confusion, like entering a room and forgetting why you went there in the first place. To really understand why this happens, scientists are studying how our brains process environmental changes and memory retrieval. Next time you walk into a new room and suddenly draw a blank, you'll know that your brain is just trying to keep up with all the changes around you. This might surprise you. Twilight was rejected 14 times. Stephenie Meyer faced countless setbacks before her famous vampire romance took the world by storm. Initially, her manuscript was turned away by 14 different publishers, leaving her in doubt about her writing. Instead of giving up, Meyer showed remarkable perseverance and continued to believe in her work. When Twilight finally found a publisher, it exploded in popularity, capturing the hearts of millions and sparking a cultural phenomenon. This journey highlights how unpredictable success can be in the publishing industry. Many authors face rejection, but Meyer's story serves as an inspiring reminder that determination may pave the way to achieving your dreams. So the next time you hear a no, remember how close you might be to a breakthrough. This might surprise you. Cyber sleuths combat fake websites. Each time a dedicated group known as Anti-Phishing Warriors meets, they join forces to tackle the growing threat of deception on the internet. In our digital age, where information is just a click away, fake and dangerous web addresses can trick unsuspecting users, leading to scams or malware attacks. These tech-savvy individuals analyze reports, share insights, and develop tools to identify harmful links. Their mission goes beyond just alerting one another. They also educate the public about online safety, highlighting the importance of verifying URLs before clicking. With the rise of e-commerce and online communication, the work of these cyber defenders is crucial in creating a safer online environment. What measures are you taking to protect yourself from shady websites? Here's a wild fact about reindeer symbolism. The depiction of a reindeer jumping through glass symbolizes freedom and vitality, and it captures the essence of nature in a dynamic performance. This striking image not only showcases the agility and grace of reindeer, but also reflects deeper themes in various cultures. Reindeer are often seen as symbols of resilience and endurance, especially in regions where they roam freely amidst challenging landscapes. When artists illustrate a reindeer leaping through glass, it evokes a powerful sense of breaking barriers and embracing life's possibilities. This vibrant representation resonates particularly during the winter months, when many people seek warmth and joy. Whether in folklore or modern art, the reindeer's leap can inspire us to pursue our dreams with determination and vitality. Have you ever thought about the messages that animals in art convey? Can you imagine that you have pencil power? The average human body contains enough carbon to produce over 9,000 pencils. This fascinating fact highlights an essential element of life: carbon. While we often think of our bodies in terms of organs and systems, we sometimes overlook the raw materials that make us who we are. Carbon is not just vital for our existence, it's also a key player in creating graphite, the core material used in most pencils. When you scribble or sketch with a pencil, you're engaging in a beautiful connection to nature and the human body. Each pencil you use represents a small part of the carbon in our bodies, reminding us of the link between life and art. This relationship invites us to reflect on creativity and the resources that fuel it. So next time you pick up a pencil, consider the remarkable journey of carbon from our bodies to the tips of your writing instrument. You might be shocked to learn that Conchetta sees 99 million colors. This remarkable ability comes from a rare genetic condition known as tetrachromatism. While most people can distinguish around 1 million colors, Conchetta's extraordinary vision allows her to perceive an astonishing variety of shades and hues. Imagine walking through a garden and being able to spot colors in flowers that others simply can't see. As a professional painter, she skillfully incorporates this unique perspective into her artwork. Each brushstroke is infused with an unparalleled depth of color, creating pieces that mesmerize viewers and evoke emotion. Conchetta's colorful world challenges our understanding of human perception, reminding us that reality can be vastly different for each person. What does it feel like to experience art in nature with such an enriched palette? Her journey offers a fascinating glimpse into the hidden complexities of vision and creativity. What if I told you creativity never ages? An Oscar-winning film editor, known for her remarkable work on Lawrence of Arabia, proved that talent can thrive even as the years go by. In the world of film, where new trends constantly emerge, her achievements are a refreshing reminder that age does not define our ability to innovate or express ourselves. This talented editor continued to excel in her craft well into her later years, inspiring countless others to pursue their passions regardless of age. Her journey highlights the importance of perseverance and a passion for creativity, showing that wisdom gained through experience can enhance artistic expression. So, why should age stop anyone from pursuing their dreams? Remember, as long as you stay curious and engaged, there's no expiration date on creativity. Here's something incredible about your heart. Did you know your heart beats around 115,000 times every day? That means it clocks in about 42 million beats each year. This remarkable rhythm isn't just a random event. It's controlled by electrical impulses that work tirelessly to ensure your heart keeps pumping smoothly, even while you're dreaming. These tiny electrical signals trigger each heartbeat, sending waves of energy through the heart muscle and maintaining its steady pace. As a result, your heart pumps oxygen-rich blood to all your organs, supplying them with energy to function properly. Whether you're running a marathon or just relaxing on the couch, your heart is an unstoppable powerhouse, tirelessly working day in and day out. Isn't it amazing how this organ, roughly the size of your fist, can perform such an incredible feat without you even thinking about it? Believe it or not, whistling can be a language. In a picturesque mountain village in Turkey, A remarkable practice called quirky thrives, where residents communicate through intricate whistling techniques. This unique form of communication enables villagers to send messages soaring across cliffs and valleys, spanning distances that spoken words can't easily cover. Imagine standing on one side of a canyon and whistling to a friend miles away, only using your voice in a completely different way. Quirky is not just about sound, though. It's a rich language with its own vocabulary and intonations, reflecting emotions and urgency. Villagers have honed this skill over generations, adapting their whistles to convey various meanings from simple greetings to complex discussions. It showcases human creativity and the diverse ways we can connect across landscapes that might otherwise separate us. How cool is it that a tune can bridge such vast spaces? Is it really true that Tesla has special delivery events? Yes, and they're unlike anything you've experienced before. Tesla offers unique delivery events for new car buyers, turning what might be a routine process into an exciting celebration. Instead of just signing papers and driving away, buyers are welcomed to special gatherings where they can enjoy the thrill of receiving their new electric vehicle. These tech-focused events often feature special announcements that highlight the car's innovative features and how they fit into a sustainable future. Some celebrations can even be tailored to individual customer preferences, making each delivery personal and memorable. Imagine standing with your friends and family as you get the keys to your brand new Tesla, surrounded by enthusiasts who share your excitement. With a blend of fun and technology, Tesla is transforming the car delivery experience into something extraordinary. So, are you ready to celebrate your new ride? Guess what really drives the Model X doors crazy? The Falcon Wing doors of Tesla's Model X are indeed a unique feature, but they've also earned a reputation for being quite troublesome. Designed to be stylish and functional, these doors can struggle to open in tight spaces, which is a challenge for drivers in crowded parking lots. Imagine trying to get out of your car while other vehicles are close by. On top of that, many owners have faced the frustration of the doors freezing shut in cold weather. This means that when temperatures drop, the doors may not operate smoothly, turning a simple exit into a puzzling problem. While the innovative design certainly turns heads, it also raises questions about practicality. Are these futuristic features worth the hassle they can cause? For many Tesla fans, the answer might be yes, but for everyday drivers, these quirks can be a bit of a headache. Let's uncover the truth about the powerful gaur. The gaur, a remarkable bovine found in India, is not just one of the largest, but also one of the most dangerous animals in its family. These astonishing creatures can weigh up to 2,200 pounds and stand nearly 6 feet tall at the shoulder. With their powerful build, they are capable of defending their territory fiercely, making them a force to be reckoned with in the wild. Originally inhabiting the dense forests and grasslands, gaurs play a key role in their ecosystem by helping manage vegetation and providing nutrients back to the soil. Despite their immense size, they are agile, capable of running at speeds that often surprise onlookers. Unfortunately, their numbers are declining, primarily due to habitat loss and hunting. Observing gaurs in the wild is a thrilling experience, but maintaining their habitat is crucial to ensuring they don't vanish from our planet. So the next time you think about wildlife safety, consider the gaur and its vital role in India's natural heritage. You might be shocked to learn that elephants have 4 knees. While most animals, including humans, have 2 knees and 2 elbows, elephants are unique in their anatomy. Each of their legs has knee joints, which allow them to support their massive weight, with adult elephants weighing up to 14,000 pounds. These sturdy legs give them the ability to walk gracefully despite their size, making them one of the most impressive land animals. Their distinctive knee structure helps elephants to navigate in various terrains, from thick forests to open savannas. What's even more fascinating is how they manage to use these joints to bend down and pick up food, drink water, or even help other elephants. This impressive adaptation showcases their resilience and intelligence. As you think about elephants next time, remember that their 4 knees set them apart in the animal kingdom, making these gentle giants even more extraordinary. Have you ever wondered how such a massive creature can move so elegantly? Let's uncover the truth about the year without a summer. In 1816, a massive volcanic eruption in Indonesia unleashed a cloud of ash that blocked sunlight, causing dramatic changes in weather across the globe. This phenomenon, known as the year without a summer, led to snow in June and frost in July, creating hardships for farmers reliant on the growing season. The unusual climate resulted in poor harvests and widespread food shortages, pushing communities into famine and despair. Amidst this gloom, a young Mary Shelley found inspiration for her iconic novel, Frankenstein. The eerie atmosphere of uncertainty and darkness around her played a critical role in shaping her ideas about creation and humanity. This pivotal year reminds us that nature's power can profoundly impact human life, sparking creativity even in the direst conditions. What can we learn from this extraordinary historical moment? Did you know the 10,000-year clock exists? This incredible creation, built by the Long Now Foundation, is designed not just to survive for millennia, but to change how we think about time itself. Nestled inside a mountain in Texas, this marvelous clock is programmed to tick once a year and chime only once every century. It serves as a profound reminder that our actions today ripple through time, influencing generations to come. Rather than focusing on short-term gains, the clock encourages us to think long-term, promoting responsibility and sustainability. The mechanism involves ingenious engineering to ensure it can withstand the test of time, using durable materials and a smart design that minimizes maintenance. This fascinating project invites us to ponder what civilizations thousands of years from now will think of us. How do we want our legacy to be remembered? Hard to believe, but dowries shape modern Chinese weddings. In contemporary China, the tradition of giving lavish dowries during weddings plays a crucial role in the celebration. These dowries, often large sums of money or valuable gifts, symbolize not only the wealth of the bride's family, but also their affection for their daughter. Some view these displays as beautiful expressions of love and commitment, while others argue they can be excessive, putting pressure on families. The debate centers on whether it's a meaningful tradition or an unnecessary show of wealth, often reflecting societal values about family status and marriage. Many couples find themselves navigating these expectations while trying to stay true to their personal beliefs and budgets. As Chinese society evolves, the discussion surrounding dowries continues to spark interest. What do you think about this cultural practice? Let's uncover the truth about penguin wanderers. Occasionally, some penguins leave their colonies and venture alone into the vast Antarctic wilderness. This surprising behavior often leads to tragic ends for these little adventurers, which some describe as a zombie-like state. Scientists are puzzled by why these penguins make such risky decisions, as they seem to lose their sense of direction and purpose. While wandering, they leave the safety of their groups, exposing themselves to harsh weather and predators. Despite ongoing research, effectively intervening to stop these solitary excursions has proven challenging for scientists. The phenomenon poses fascinating questions about penguin behavior and survival. What drives them to abandon their colonies? As we strive to understand these brave but misguided penguins, we uncover secrets about their instincts and the harsh realities of life in the Antarctic. What will we learn next about their incredible and complex world? Did you know that pineapple rinds can resist extreme heat? This unexpected trait allows pineapple skins to withstand temperatures reaching a staggering 1,932 degrees Fahrenheit with very little damage. Scientists are fascinated by this natural feature, which is primarily due to the rind's unique structural composition. This resistant nature suggests exciting possibilities for real-world applications, especially in creating protective gear for firefighters. Imagine firefighters wearing suits enhanced with materials derived from pineapple rinds, offering them better protection in intense situations. Not only could this innovation save lives, but it would also highlight the incredible potential of using nature-inspired materials and technology. Researchers are studying these rinds closely, hoping to unlock further secrets that could lead to even more groundbreaking advancements. Who knows what other amazing qualities we might discover in nature's gifts? Did NASA really fake parts of the moon landing? It's a mind-boggling thought, isn't it? While the Apollo moon landing in 1969 truly happened, NASA employed some theatrical elements to manage the public's perception. One significant aspect was the quarantine protocol introduced for the astronauts as they returned to Earth. Imagine the thrill of being a part of history, walking on the lunar surface. However, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin splashed down in the Pacific, they were placed in a mobile quarantine facility, making it look more serious than it was. This dramatic quarantine was meant to allay concerns about potential lunar pathogens, even though scientists had already concluded that the moon posed no biological threat. Instead, the entire setup became a spectacle that highlighted the event's importance. The mix of real achievements and staged elements shows how even monumental moments in history can have a touch of drama. So what do you think? Does knowing this change your view of the moon landing? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dancing is banned. In Germany, many states have a surprising rule that prohibits dancing on Good Friday. This law is rooted in the solemn nature of the Christian holiday, which commemorates the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. On this day, people are encouraged to show respect through quieter, more reflective activities rather than festivities or celebrations. This tradition reflects a broader cultural attitude towards certain holidays in Germany, where laws sometimes limit public entertainment. While it might sound strict, the intention is to honor the significance of the day. In some cities, you might find restaurants and bars hosting events, but actual dancing is off the table. So if you're in Germany on Good Friday, plan for a more subdued outing. Can you imagine a holiday without dancing? It's a unique experience that highlights the diverse ways different cultures celebrate and remember their traditions. Prepare to be amazed by the Louvre Pyramid's design. This stunning structure, located in Paris, is not just famous for its art, but also for its architecture. The pyramid consists of 35,000 glass panes, a number carefully chosen by architect I.M. Pei for its symbolic meaning. Pei designed the pyramid around the concept of the number 5, which symbolizes harmony and balance in various cultures. Each of the pyramid's 4 triangular sides boasts 35 panes, creating a striking visual effect that captivates visitors. Around the main pyramid, 5 smaller pyramids further enhance the overall symmetry and beauty, adding to the allure of the entire courtyard. The thoughtful arrangement of these elements invites curiosity and wonder, making the Louvre Pyramid not merely an entrance to a world of masterpieces, but also a work of art in its own right. Isn't it fascinating how numbers can transform design and meaning? Prepare to be amazed by the model's hidden struggles. While the world often glamorizes beauty, being extremely attractive can come with unexpected challenges. Studies show that professional models, despite their stunning appearances, face higher rates of personality disorders and report lower levels of happiness. This peculiarity arises mainly because they are frequently valued for their looks rather than their unique talents or character. Under constant scrutiny, many models grapple with feelings of self-worth and identity, questioning whether society appreciates them for who they are beyond their physical attributes. The relentless pressure to maintain a flawless image can take a serious toll on mental health, revealing a harsh truth. Beauty does not guarantee fulfillment or emotional stability in life. Ultimately, the allure of the modeling world often masks a deeper struggle for personal acceptance and happiness. Guess what really drives New Jersey's soup laws? In New Jersey, it's against the law to eat soup by sipping or slurping. This quirky rule aims to keep the dining experience pleasant and peaceful for everyone. Restaurants and cafes can get quite noisy, and the sound of slurping could be distracting for customers trying to enjoy their meals. Legislators in the Garden State decided that a quiet dining atmosphere is essential for good manners and enjoyment. Imagine sitting in a nice restaurant and hearing someone slurp their soup loudly. It could ruin the ambiance, right? Although it might sound odd, this law highlights New Jersey's commitment to maintaining a certain level of decorum while dining. So next time you're slurping a bowl of noodles or soup, think twice if you find yourself in New Jersey. You might just want to stick with a spoon. Why exactly do pigs swim in the Bahamas? On Big Major Cay, an uninhabited island in the stunning Exumacais, Wild pigs have become a surprising tourist attraction, frolicking in the clear turquoise waters. These playful pigs aren't just unique. They greet visitors with enthusiasm, creating unforgettable encounters. Their origins are shrouded in mystery. Some believe sailors left them behind as a food source, while others think they swam ashore from a shipwreck. Regardless of how they got there, these pigs have adapted wonderfully to island life, swimming confidently and sometimes even begging for snacks from tourists. Many visitors flock to the island not just to relax on the beach, but also to meet these friendly pigs up close. Imagine splashing around with them or capturing their antics on camera. It's a truly unique experience that keeps everyone talking long after they leave the island. Did you know that your nose affects taste? If you plug your nose while eating, you'll be surprised to find that an apple, potato, and onion can taste strikingly similar. This happens because our sense of smell plays a crucial role in how we perceive flavors. When we eat, tiny molecules from food travel to receptors in our noses. These receptors send signals to our brains, helping us identify different tastes. However, when we block our noses, those scent signals can't reach our brains, making it challenging to differentiate between foods that normally have distinct flavors. This fascinating connection between taste and smell explains why food can seem bland when you have a cold. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember that it's not just your taste buds at work, but your nose too. Have you ever noticed how food tastes different when you're sick? Let's uncover the truth about Poland's Crooked House. This fascinating building, located in Sopot, boasts a whimsical design that seems to leap straight from a fairy tale. Its architect, Sotnig, crafted the crooked house to appear distorted, with walls that bend and curve in unexpected ways. Visitors often find themselves captivated by its surreal features, which include a roof that looks like a playful wave and windows that give a sense of fun and fantasy. Built in 2004, the Crooked House is part of the larger Sopot commercial complex, drawing tourists eager to see its quirky charm. Many come just to take photos, sharing the magic of this unusual landmark on social media. Exploring the Crooked House feels like stepping into a dream, a place where the ordinary rules of architecture don't apply. It stands as a reminder of how creativity can transform a space into something truly special. So if you ever find yourself in Poland, don't miss the chance to experience this architectural wonder firsthand. Hard to believe, but glass bottles changed everything. The invention of the modern glass bottle machine in 1903 was a game changer for the packaging industry. Before this innovation, creating glass bottles was a slow and labor-intensive process. This new machine automated the production, making it possible to produce thousands of bottles in a fraction of the time. Imagine being able to grab your favorite soda or beer in a sturdy glass bottle that was made just for you. The efficiency of this machine not only lowered costs for manufacturers, but also made glass a popular choice for packaging various products. It offered a safer, reusable, and recyclable option compared to other materials. Today, we often take these bottles for granted, but it's important to remember how they transform the way we package, protect, and enjoy our beverages. What other inventions have shaped our everyday lives? Guess what really drives royal events behind the scenes? Queen Elizabeth II had a fascinating stand-in named Ella Slack, who played a crucial role in planning royal occasions. Sharing a similar height to the Queen, Slack expertly rehearsed processions and ceremonies, ensuring everything looked perfect in terms of lighting and timing. However, there was a quirky twist to her job. She was never allowed to actually sit on the throne. Instead, she practiced by hovering just above it, a testament to the unique nature of her duties. For over 30 years, Slack dedicated herself to this behind-the-scenes role, helping to fine-tune the Queen's public appearances so that every event went off without a hitch. Her commitment and skill made a significant impact on the royal family's engagements, proving that sometimes the most important contributions happen away from the spotlight. Who knew a stand-in could play such a key role in royal history? Prepare to be amazed by the power of smiles. By the early to mid-20th century, smiling in photographs became a delightful trend, showcasing a cultural shift towards more casual and spontaneous portraits. This change was driven by a longing to capture authentic moments rather than stiff, formal poses. The phrase "say cheese" rose to fame during this time, cleverly encouraging people to pull their lips back, resulting in a bright and genuine smile. This evolution wasn't just about how we looked in photos. It also reflected broader societal changes in self-representation. As cameras improved and became more accessible, people began to embrace the joy of showcasing their true selves, rather than adhering to rigid norms. The transformation of smiling in photography highlights how technology and cultural values shape the way we express ourselves over time. So next time you snap a pic, think about the history behind that smile. This might surprise you. Carrots strengthen concrete. Recent research shows that mixing nanoplatelets from carrots and other root vegetables can significantly boost concrete mixtures. Instead of relying solely on cement, which is often energy-intensive to produce, adding these natural components allows builders to maintain the same durability while using less cement. This innovative approach not only reduces costs, but also lessens the environmental impact of construction, as cement production contributes heavily to carbon emissions. The nanoplatelets act as a binding agent that enhances the overall strength and longevity of the concrete. Imagine buildings, sidewalks, and bridges made stronger with vegetables we commonly eat. As more companies look for sustainable building materials, using crops like carrots could revolutionize the construction industry and help combat climate change. What other everyday items could have surprising uses in technology and building? Here's something incredible about lions in the wild. Lions, often called the king of the jungle, actually prefer grasslands and savannas over dense jungles. These majestic animals form social groups known as prides, typically consisting of related females, their young cubs, and a few dominant males. Interestingly, it is the lionesses who do the majority of the hunting, showcasing their remarkable teamwork and hunting skills. They often work together to stalk and ambush prey, ensuring their family has enough food. Meanwhile, the male lions have a crucial role. They protect the pride's territory from rivals and keep an eye on their young. This division of labor highlights how they cooperate for survival in the wild, making them both fierce and family-oriented. The dynamics within a pride help ensure that they can thrive in their open habitats, where they can spot potential threats and opportunities from great distances. So next time you think of lions, remember they are more than just fearsome hunters. They are amazing team players too. What if I told you about Georgia's mysterious stone slabs? In Elbert County, Georgia, you can find the Georgia Guidestones, a striking monument made up of giant granite slabs. Erected in 1980, these stones stand tall and are inscribed with a set of 10 guidelines for rebuilding civilization after a catastrophe. Written in 8 different languages, including English, Spanish, and Swahili, the inscriptions focus on themes like population control, environmental conservation, and harmony. The origins of the funding for these massive stones remain a mystery. A man using the pseudonym R.C. Christian commissioned them, but their true backers are still unknown. The Guidestones have sparked curiosity and controversy over the years, attracting visitors who come to ponder their meaning and purpose. As this intriguing landmark sits quietly in the countryside, it continues to invite questions about humanity's future and the fundamental principles that should guide us. What if you could soar like a bird? Wingsuit flying is an exhilarating extreme sport that melds skydiving with gliding. Imagine leaping from a plane and immediately transforming into a human bird. The wingsuits used in this daring activity have special membranes stretched between the arms and legs, effectively turning the body into a glider. This design enables participants to glide over stunning landscapes, including majestic mountains and vast valleys, at incredible speeds. As you swoop through the sky, the rush of wind against your face is a thrilling reminder of the freedom of flight. Safety measures are critical, and most wingsuit flyers undergo rigorous training and experience in skydiving before taking to the skies. With each jump, athletes seek to master their technique, honing skills to navigate the air currents and land safely. For those adventurous spirits who crave adrenaline and the open sky, wingsuit flying offers a unique experience unlike any other. Are you ready to feel the thrill of flying? Madonna's influence reshaped pop music forever. Her journey to global fame began with her 1984 album Like a Virgin, which featured the daring title track that captured the world's attention. This album didn't just showcase catchy melodies, it sparked conversations about sexuality and empowerment, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable in mainstream music. Madonna's provocative performances, often blending theater and music, attracted both fans and critics alike, solidifying her place as a pop culture icon. But what truly sets her apart is her relentless reinvention. From the bold early days of the 80s to the stylish and edgy persona she embodies today, Madonna constantly evolves her sound and image, inspiring countless artists along the way. She broke the mold of traditional female pop stars, showing that an artist could be bold and unapologetic. With hits that span decades, Madonna proves that creativity knows no age limit. What will she do next in her incredible career? Here's something incredible about the Tucker Torpedo. This remarkable car, designed in the 1940s, introduced cutting-edge safety features that were ahead of its time. With a sleek, futuristic design, the Tucker Torpedo boasted innovations like a rear engine for better balance and a unique windshield that resisted shattering. Sadly, despite its brilliance, only 51 units were ever produced before the company faced financial struggles and went out of business. Today, the Tucker Torpedo is a coveted piece of automotive history representing the ambitious spirit of American engineering. Collectors and car enthusiasts alike admire its striking looks and pioneering safety features, which included seat belts and padded dashboards long before they became standard. Each surviving model tells a story of what could have been in the automotive world. Wondering why this extraordinary vehicle didn't change the industry forever? Have you heard about CPR machines in airports? These innovative interactive machines are popping up in several U.S. airports, making an incredible difference in emergency preparedness. By providing step-by-step guidance on how to perform cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, these machines empower everyday travelers to potentially save lives. With easy-to-follow instructions and practice dummies, anyone can learn the basics of CPR while they wait for their flight. This initiative comes in response to the urgent need for more people to be trained in CPR, as quick action can significantly improve survival rates during cardiac emergencies. Imagine being in a crowded terminal and witnessing someone collapse. Knowing how to step in could make all the difference. The convenience and accessibility of these machines mean that more people can acquire life-saving skills, enhancing public safety in busy places like airports. So next time you travel, take a moment to familiarize yourself with these cool tools. Who knows, you might be the one to help someone in need. Did you know that fish are incredibly diverse? With about 34,000 known species, fish represent the largest group of vertebrates on Earth. This incredible number far surpasses the combined total of amphibians, birds, reptiles, and mammals. Fish come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, making them a fascinating topic for study and observation. From the tiny neon tetra, which is just a few centimeters long, to the massive whale shark, which can reach lengths of over 40 feet, fish inhabit nearly every aquatic environment on the planet. They can be found in oceans, rivers, lakes, and even in extreme habitats like the depths of the Mariana Trench. Their adaptability allows them to thrive in diverse conditions. Whether it's the icy waters of the Arctic or the warm reefs of tropical regions, isn't it amazing how much variety exists in the underwater world? Guess what makes redwoods reach incredible heights? Redwoods are truly remarkable, towering trees that can grow beyond 328 feet, making them the tallest trees on our planet. Imagine standing next to one. It's like gazing up at a giant skyscraper made of wood. These majestic trees thrive mainly along the coast of California, where the unique climate offers the perfect combination of moisture and sunlight. Their ability to reach such astonishing heights is partly due to their thick bark, which not only protects them from fires and pests, but also helps them survive for thousands of years. What's even cooler is that redwoods can access moisture and nutrients through their extensive root systems, which spread out far and wide, allowing them to stand tall against wind and storms. Redwoods also play a crucial role in their ecosystem by providing habitats for countless species, from birds to small mammals. So every time you see a redwood, remember that you're looking at a living monument of nature that has stood the test of time. How incredible is that? Can you imagine lettuce is a sunflower relative? Lettuce, often a staple in our salads, belongs to the Asteraceae family, which is commonly known as the sunflower family. This impressive family is huge, containing over 23,000 species. It's the second largest plant family in the world, just behind the orchid family. Asteraceae includes a diverse range of plants, not just the cheerful sunflowers you might picture. It also covers daisies, dandelions, and many other well-known flowers. What's fascinating is how this family adapts to different environments and has evolved in various ways. The Asteraceae family is found nearly everywhere, showing off an incredible variety of shapes, sizes, and flavors. So the next time you munch on a crisp lettuce leaf, remember you're enjoying a plant that shares its ancestry with vibrant blooms. Isn't it amazing how connected our food is to the natural world around us? Did you know that food influences your mind too? More and more people are realizing that what we eat affects not just our bodies, but our mental health as well. Recent studies show a strong connection between diet and conditions like anxiety and depression. For instance, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can boost your mood and energy levels. Conversely, consuming too many sugary snacks and processed foods may leave you feeling sluggish and irritable. This growing awareness of dietary habits encourages discussions about how our eating choices impact our overall well-being. Many people are now paying close attention to their meals, not just for physical health, but for mental clarity as well. This shift in mindset highlights the importance of a balanced diet. So next time you reach for a snack, think about how it might be affecting your brain power too. What if I told you Tesla used a robot suit for fun? During Tesla's 2021 AI Day, a rather amusing moment stole the show when a man donned a spandex robot suit and awkwardly danced on stage. This quirky performance served as a placeholder for the much-anticipated Tesla bot, a humanoid robot designed to handle dull or hazardous tasks. While many were entertained by the unexpected twist, critics raised eyebrows, suggesting the event felt more like a comedy act than a serious showcase of technology. Instead of the groundbreaking robot demonstration everyone was hoping for, attendees found themselves chuckling at the dancing figure. The Tesla bot aims to revolutionize industries by performing jobs that are repetitive or risky for humans. However, the lighthearted presentation left some pondering whether Tesla is ready to lead in the robotics field. Could this playful approach actually mask the seriousness of their innovative ambitions? Did you know prisoners could earn freedom by marrying? In Old Paris, a fascinating arrangement existed for inmates. If they tied the knot with prostitutes and moved to Louisiana, their chains were lifted. This unusual deal arose during the 18th century when French authorities sought to alleviate overcrowded prisons. By marrying these women, often facing difficult lives themselves, the prisoners could start anew in the burgeoning territory of Louisiana, which was known for its fresh opportunities. This marriage strategy not only gave these men freedom, but also helped boost the population in Louisiana. Life in the New World was both challenging and exciting, filled with chances for adventure. Imagine the lives of those couples forming new communities and shaping the cultural melting pot that eventually became Louisiana. It's an intriguing chapter of history that highlights the unique solutions people can devise in trying times. Prepare to be amazed by underground living in Australia. In the fascinating town of Coober Pedy, residents have taken a unique approach to life by creating an entire community beneath the Earth's surface. Originally established as an opal mining hub, this Australian town transformed when miners dug out extensive tunnels that now house homes, shops, and even churches. Living underground helps locals stay cool during the scorching summer heat, with temperatures soaring to over 40 degrees Celsius on 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The intricate network of caves is creatively designed, featuring cozy bedrooms, kitchens, and stunning opal displays that attract visitors from all over. Residents have embraced their unusual lifestyle and even developed a thriving culture that celebrates art and music underground. With quirky accommodations and a tight-knit sense of community, Coober Pedy shows us how resourcefulness can turn challenges into something extraordinary. Would you live in a place like this? Hard to believe, but animal safety protocols exist. Handling deceased animals is no small matter. Specific safety guidelines ensure that public health is protected. When an animal dies, whether on a farm, in the wild, or at a veterinary clinic, it can pose health risks if not dealt with properly. These protocols include immediate reporting to local authorities and following strict disposal methods to avoid contamination. For instance, burial must be deep enough to prevent scavenging, while incineration should only occur in approved facilities. Additionally, wearing personal protective equipment helps prevent exposure to harmful bacteria or diseases that can linger even after an animal's death. Awareness and adherence to these safety rules are vital for anyone who may encounter deceased animals, helping protect not just humans, but also the environment and other wildlife. So next time you hear about animal handling, remember the importance of these safety measures. Meet the blobfish, nature's strangest ocean dweller. This quirky fish has gained fame as the ugliest fish in the world, thanks to its unique, gelatinous appearance when it's out of water. Blobfish live deep in the ocean, around 2,000 to 3,900 feet below the surface, where the pressure is incredibly high. In their natural habitat, they maintain a form that allows them to float effortlessly above the seafloor, relying on their jelly-like bodies to survive in such extreme conditions. However, when pulled to the surface, the blobfish's structure collapses, creating the floppy, droopy look that many find amusing, yet unsettling. Although their physical appearance may spark laughter, blobfish play an important role in their ecosystem as bottom feeders, consuming a diet primarily of soft-bodied invertebrates like shrimp and crabs. Sadly, habitat destruction and fishing practices threaten their population. So the next time you hear about the blobfish, remember it's not just a funny face. It represents the wonders and challenges of life in our oceans. You won't believe this about Philadelphia. Approximately half of all Americans live within a day's drive of this vibrant city, making it an accessible destination for millions. Philadelphia isn't just famous for the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, it's also a hotspot for neighborhood gatherings and cookouts, which reflects its rich community spirit. Residents enjoy warmer months filled with backyard barbecues and block parties, fostering connections among friends and families. Moreover, Philadelphia's diverse neighborhoods offer a mix of cultures, cuisines, and traditions, making each gathering unique. Whether you're savoring a cheesesteak or listening to local music, there's always something happening in the city of brotherly love. So if you're looking for a place to celebrate, relax, or explore history, why not consider a trip to Philadelphia? You might just discover a new favorite spot. Believe it or not, chilaciote candy is delicious. This traditional Mexican dessert showcases the wonderful flavors of pumpkin, which is cooked slowly with brown sugar, cinnamon, and sometimes a touch of cloves. The process gives chilaciote its unique firm texture, ensuring it holds together beautifully during cooking. This delightful treat often appears at celebrations and fairs, where it captures the hearts and taste buds of all who try it. Each bite offers a sweet sensation, enhanced by warm spices that evoke comforting memories of family gatherings and cultural festivities. Pumpkin, a seasonal favorite, becomes a star ingredient in this dessert, allowing it to be enjoyed in a whole new way. With its rich history, chilaciote embodies the essence of Mexican culinary traditions, making it a cherished staple. Whether you're at a local fair or enjoying a family party, this candy is sure to be a hit. Have you tasted this delightful treat yet? It's a delicious way to celebrate the flavors of Mexico. Ever wondered what sushi really means in Japan? In Japanese culture, the term sushi doesn't actually refer to the raw fish we often associate it with, but rather to the flavorful, vinegared rice that is the star of the dish. This rice, typically mixed with a combination of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt, provides the distinctive tang that complements various fillings, such as fish or vegetables. While our Western interpretation mostly highlights the fish, like salmon or tuna, Sushi encompasses a range of foods made with this seasoned rice. Different styles of sushi exist, such as nigiri, a hand-formed mound of rice topped with fish, and maki, rolled sushi wrapped in seaweed. So next time you enjoy sushi, remember that it's the rice that brings it all together, making it not just a meal but an essential part of a rich culinary tradition. How cool is that? Can you imagine that male bees are harmless? Unlike their female counterparts, male bees lack stingers, making them generally safe for humans to be around. Female bees possess a modified egg-laying tube that serves as a stinger, which they use primarily for self-defense or protecting their hive. Because male bees don't have this tool for aggression, they frequently buzz around flowers and humans in a rather clumsy manner, adding to their charm. They spend their time collecting pollen and seeking out mates rather than getting involved in stinging. This curious behavior often surprises people who believe all bees are dangerous. In fact, you'll find that many male bee species, like the charming and fuzzy bumblebees, are focused on pollination and play a vital role in our ecosystem. So the next time you see a bee flitting about, remember to appreciate the gentle males who take the sting out of the experience. This might surprise you. Spider silk is super strong. Spider silk is an incredible natural material, being thinner than a human hair, yet 5 times stronger than steel when comparing the same diameter. This unique combination of remarkable strength, incredible elasticity, and lightweight characteristics makes spider silk a wonder of nature's engineering. Imagine a rope made of spider silk that's just 2 inches thick. It could potentially stop a Boeing 747 in mid-flight. This astonishing capability has piqued the interest of scientists and researchers who are exploring various exciting applications for this material. From developing strong yet lightweight ropes for spacecraft to creating biodegradable fishing lines and even medical sutures, the possibilities are endless. The future could see spider silk playing a key role in industries ranging from construction to biotechnology, changing how we think about materials and their applications. Here's something incredible about the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower stands proudly at a height of approximately 1,083 feet, making it one of the tallest structures in Paris. In comparison, the Montparnasse, which is much shorter, doesn't even come close to matching the Eiffel's impressive stature. From the top of the Eiffel Tower, visitors can enjoy a breathtaking view of the city, taking in famous landmarks like the Seine River and the Arc de Triomphe. This magnificent structure offers not just a viewing platform, but also a glimpse into 19th century engineering marvels. The stark difference in height between these two landmarks highlights how the Eiffel Tower remains a symbol of France's architectural prowess. So next time you find yourself gazing up at this iconic structure, remember how its height changes your perspective of the entire city. What other surprising facts do you know about iconic landmarks? What if I told you Lake Superior holds 10% of our fresh water? This massive lake located on the border between the United States and Canada is not just a pretty sight, it's a vital resource. Spanning an incredible area comparable to the entire state of South Carolina, Lake Superior contains about 2,900 cubic miles of some of the cleanest and purest water on Earth. That means it not only provides drinking water to millions, but also supports countless ecosystems within its waters. Imagine all the fish swimming through its depths or the birds that rely on its shores. It's a breathtaking feature of nature that plays a crucial role in our planet's health. Did you know that if all the water from Lake Superior were spread out over the entire surface of North America, it would cover the land nearly a foot deep? With such significance, we must care for this natural wonder and ensure it remains pristine for future generations. Hard to believe, but Matara is ancient. This remarkable city in Italy boasts a history of over 9,000 years, making it one of the oldest cities in Europe. Matara is famous for its fascinating architecture, which includes underground dwellings that reflect its ingenious adaptation to a dry climate. These unique homes are not just quaint, they're connected by a complex network of aqueducts and cisterns specifically designed to collect water, showcasing the residents' resourcefulness in utilizing every drop. Imagine living in a city built into the ground where the rooftops are actually the earth above. Each structure tells a story of innovation, survival, and a deep understanding of environmental challenges. Today, Matara serves as a living museum, attracting visitors eager to explore its labyrinthine paths and ancient secrets. What other surprises might this ancient city have in store for us? You might be surprised by Ronaldo's extravagant gift. In 2015, the famous football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo did something truly remarkable for his agent, Jorge Mendes. As a wedding present, Ronaldo gifted Mendes a stunning Greek island, a gift valued at an incredible $3 million to $50 million. This jaw-dropping gesture showcases not only Ronaldo's immense wealth, but also his generosity and deep friendship with Mendes. Imagine owning a private island, surrounded by crystal-clear waters and breathtaking views. Sounds like a dream, right? Beyond the wealth involved, this gift symbolizes the strong bond between the two men, who have collaborated through many highs and lows in Ronaldo's career. Given the massive sums of money involved in the world of football, extravagant gifts are not unheard of, but this one stands out. It highlights how personal relationships can flourish even in a highly competitive and commercial environment. So the next time you think of football, remember that there's sometimes a lot more going on behind the scenes than just the game. Guess what really drives group attractiveness? The cheerleader effect, also known as the group attractiveness effect, reveals something fascinating about how we see beauty in crowds. When you look at a group of people, your brain tends to average their features, creating an impression that's often more appealing than any single person might seem alone. This happens because our brains are wired to find comfort and appeal in social groups. For example, a group of friends hanging out together might appear more attractive than they do individually, thanks to this mental averaging process. So next time you're at a party or an event, pay attention to how you perceive people in groups. You might just find that attraction is not just about one's individual looks, but also about the magic that happens when we connect with others. Isn't it intriguing how our minds shape our perceptions? Is your iPhone screen cracked too? You might be surprised to find that approximately 15% of iPhone users are strolling around with broken screens. That's a significant number when you think about it. It's easy to overlook a cracked screen, especially when we get used to living with it. But a broken display can lead to more problems, like decreased touch sensitivity or even further damage if left unattended. It's not just an eyesore. It can affect how you use your phone for texting, browsing the internet, or taking photos. Many people end up ignoring the cracks, thinking they can just manage, but this can compromise the phone's protective features too. If you find yourself part of this 15%, you might want to consider a repair. After all, a clear screen means clearer selfies, smoother scrolling, and a happier user experience. Did you know Unix changed computing forever? In 1969, a groundbreaking project by researchers at AT&T led to the creation of Unix, the first computer operating system that would revolutionize how we use technology. Before Unix, operating systems were often clunky and not user-friendly, but this new system introduced a simple, efficient way for computers to communicate with their users. It was designed for multitasking, allowing multiple processes to run simultaneously, which was a game-changer for programmers and businesses alike. One of Unix's most remarkable features is its portability. It could be easily adapted to different hardware, making it incredibly versatile. This flexibility allowed Unix to spread rapidly and become a foundation for many other operating systems, such as Linux and Mac OS. Thanks to Unix, we now enjoy a smoother computing experience that powers everything from servers to smartphones. Imagine a world without this innovative technology. How would our daily interactions with computers look today? What if I told you snakes only eat meat? Snakes are fascinating creatures and are known as obligate carnivores, meaning their diets consist exclusively of other animals like rodents, birds, and even other reptiles. Unlike humans who can munch on both plants and animals, snakes have evolved to survive solely on meat. Their bodies are specially designed for this lifestyle. They have highly flexible jaws that allow them to swallow prey whole without the need to chew. Imagine gulping down a meal the size of your head. Once they've swallowed their food, their unique digestive systems kick into gear, breaking down their meal over several days. This ability to consume whole prey serves them well in the wild, where they can go long periods without eating, absorbing nutrients from each meal efficiently. So next time you see a snake, remember, it's a true meat lover. Here's a wild fact about chicken safety. Chicken is surprisingly one of the top culprits behind foodborne illnesses across the globe, often linked to bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. These tiny troublemakers can lead to serious health issues if not handled correctly. To keep your meals safe, cooking chicken to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit is crucial. This kills off any harmful pathogens hiding in your dinner. But it's not just about cooking. Proper storage and handling are equally important. Always remember to thoroughly clean surfaces and utensils after using them with raw chicken to avoid cross-contamination. It's a simple step that can make a huge difference. So next time you whip up a chicken dish, are you ready to follow these safety tips? Is it really true that a president wrote a hit song? Yes. Charles, one of the lesser-known U.S. presidents, was not only a political leader, but also had a remarkable talent for music. In the 1950s, he showcased his passion by writing a catchy tune that really resonated with the public. This song, infused with lively rhythms and relatable lyrics, quickly climbed the charts, surprising many who didn't expect a president to dabble in the music scene. His unique blend of leadership and creativity gave everyday people a fresh perspective on what it meant to be a president. Charles's musical talent reminds us that leaders can have hobbies that connect with the masses. It's fascinating to think about how this song entertained and inspired people at a time when the nation was undergoing significant changes. Imagine listening to the president's hit as radios blared across homes at that time. Prepare to be amazed by the Salar de Uyuni. This incredible destination in Bolivia is the world's largest salt flat, stretching over 10,182 square kilometers. At an altitude of more than 11,800 feet, it offers breathtaking views and a unique natural phenomenon. During the rainy season, which typically occurs from December to April, a thin layer of water transforms the flat into a massive, shimmering mirror, reflecting the sky in a way that seems almost surreal. People flock here not just for its beauty, but for the stunning photo opportunities it presents. Imagine standing on an endless expanse of water where the horizon disappears. The result is a dreamlike landscape that captivates all who visit. Don't miss your chance to experience this extraordinary natural wonder and capture memories that will last a lifetime. Did you know the U.S. struggles in 4 Olympic sports? Despite being a powerhouse in the Olympic Games, the United States has not secured a medal in handball, badminton, trampoline, and table tennis. These sports might not get the same attention as swimming or gymnastics, but they pose unique challenges for American athletes. For instance, handball requires rapid teamwork and strategic thinking, while badminton demands incredible agility and precision. Trampoline acrobatics combines athleticism with grace, showcasing daring flips and twists, yet the U.S. has found it tough to break into the top ranks. Table tennis, often dominated by Asian countries, features lightning-fast reflexes and mental quickness that can be daunting. Interestingly, the dominance of the U.S. in other sports highlights these 4 as areas for growth. As Olympic enthusiasm sweeps through the country, will we finally see American athletes take the podium in these elusive events? Ever seen a hotel shaped like trees? The Sangha Beauty Crown Hotel in China is a stunning architectural marvel, featuring 9 tree-shaped towers that truly stand out. This unique design is not just for show, it blends seamlessly with the surrounding landscape, creating a picturesque getaway that feels like a lush escape. With over 6,000 rooms, this expansive hotel caters to a variety of guests, ensuring comfort and luxury amidst nature. Imagine waking up to breathtaking views of greenery from your window or strolling through beautifully landscaped gardens that mimic the natural environment. Guests can enjoy numerous amenities, including wellness centers and outdoor activities, making it perfect for relaxation or adventure. It's a perfect fusion of comfort and nature, inviting you to experience tranquility like never before. Who wouldn't want to spend a night among the trees? Why do numbers below 1,000 avoid the letter A? It's a quirky linguistic fact that might surprise you. When you spell out numbers, you'll notice that none of them from 1 to 999 include the letter A. For example, the numbers like 1, 2, and 3 all skate past that vowel. The first time you'll find A in a number is when you reach 1,000. This curious pattern illustrates how language and numbers intertwine in unexpected ways. Linguists and word enthusiasts often explore this oddity, highlighting the fascinating relationship between language rules and numerical constructs. This can also prompt conversations about how we categorize knowledge and the peculiarities of English itself. So next time you're counting, consider the letters hidden in those numbers. Isn't it fun how the simplest things can lead to such intriguing discoveries? Next time you write or say a number, take a moment to appreciate how many carefully crafted words come together, without a hint of A until you hit 1,000. Have you heard about Connecticut's dog education law? This fascinating regulation actually prohibits educating dogs in certain ways. Originating to prevent unlicensed animal training, it's part of Connecticut's effort to ensure dogs are well cared for without risking overly ambitious pet owners getting themselves into trouble. So if you're a proud dog owner in Connecticut, keep it simple. The law suggests avoiding teaching your furry friend complex tricks that might create legal gray areas. Can you imagine a situation where teaching your dog to roll over could lead to a fine or other consequences? While it may sound a bit bizarre, this law encourages dog owners to focus on basic training. Making sure your pup is well behaved without pushing the limits can save you from any potential headaches and keep your bond strong. So how do you feel about training your dog within these regulations? This might surprise you. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's a massive accumulation of plastic waste floating in the Pacific Ocean, and it's estimated to be 3 times the size of France. Picture this enormous oceanic area filled with all kinds of plastic debris, from tiny microplastics to discarded fishing nets. Ocean currents trap this waste in a specific region, creating a swirling mass that's hard to clean up. Scientists and environmentalists are deeply concerned about the impact on marine life, as many creatures ingest or become entangled in this plastic. Efforts to tackle this issue include innovative cleanup projects and increased awareness of our plastic consumption. Each year, millions of tons of plastic enter our oceans, which means we must rethink how we use and dispose of plastic products. Together, we can help prevent more plastics from reaching our seas. Aren't you curious about how we can solve this growing crisis? Prepare to be amazed by the Mongolian deathworm. In the vast and arid Gobi Desert, a fascinating legend persists about a creature feared by many, the Mongolian deathworm. Locals claim this mysterious worm can deliver powerful electric shocks to its prey, which seems quite extraordinary. Described as a large, fat, and reddish creature, it supposedly lurks beneath the sand, waiting for unsuspecting victims. While scientists are skeptical and have yet to find evidence of its existence, the tales continue to capture the imagination of adventurers and folklore enthusiasts alike. Some even suggest it could be a rare species of worm with unknown abilities. Whether it's the stuff of legends or an undiscovered creature, the Mongolian deathworm reminds us of the rich tapestry of beliefs that color our understanding of nature. What other hidden wonders might be out there waiting to be discovered? Hard to believe, but split ends are permanent. Once a hair strand splits, it cannot be glued back together, no matter what miracle products claim. Many shampoos and conditioners promise to repair those annoying split ends, but the truth is, they only give your hair a temporary makeover. These products may smooth down the hair's surface and make it look healthier for a little while, but they don't actually fix the underlying problem. The only real solution for split ends is to cut them off. When you snip away those damaged tips, you're not just improving your hair's look, you're also promoting healthier growth. Regular trims can help keep your hair looking its best, preventing more splits down the line. So next time you see split ends, remember that no product will truly heal them. Only a good haircut can do the trick. Did you know lovastatin came from a fungus? In an intriguing twist of nature and science, the first statin medication, lovastatin, was not created in a sterile laboratory, but instead uncovered from a fungus known as Aspergillus terreus, which resides in soil. This accidental discovery made by scientists searching for new ways to lower cholesterol opened the door to a groundbreaking class of drugs that dramatically improved heart health for millions. Statins work by blocking the substance your body needs to make cholesterol, which is a key factor in heart disease. Before lovastatin, there weren't many effective options for people with dangerously high cholesterol levels. Once researchers identified this natural compound, it led to the development of several more statin medications, changing the landscape of cardiovascular treatments. Today, millions of people rely on statins to help lower their cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. It's fascinating to think that a tiny organism lurking in the dirt played such a critical role in enhancing our health, isn't it? What if I told you coffee could be a treasure? The world's most expensive coffee, Kopi Luwak, offers an unusual and fascinating journey from bean to cup. This luxurious brew comes from coffee beans that civet cats eat and then excrete. The digestive process of the civet enhances the flavor profile, giving it a unique richness that coffee lovers crave. But with prices soaring up to $600 per pound, it's clear this isn't your average cup of joe. Interestingly, coffee is also the second most traded commodity globally, just behind oil, which means people around the world are passionate about their brews. For over 150 years, Brazil has held the title of the largest coffee producer, delivering an astonishing 40% of the world's supply. With such a rich history and intricate production methods, it's no wonder why coffee captivates so many people. Have you tried Kopi Luwak yet? What if I told you time may slow down when dying? Researchers have long been fascinated by the mysterious ways our brains perceive time, especially during extreme situations like death. Some studies suggest that people nearing the end of their lives might experience moments playing out in a loop. Imagine feeling as if you are reliving cherished memories or significant life events in those precious final moments. This fascinating idea captivates many, but it remains largely unconfirmed. Why? Because once someone has passed away, they can no longer share their experiences. The phenomenon is thought to occur due to the brain's response to near-death experiences or trauma, which may alter how we process time. While we've heard anecdotal accounts of this sensation, scientists continue to explore the deeper intricacies of human consciousness. Could understanding this experience change our perceptions of life and death? The answers might surprise us. What if I told you large dogs age faster? It's surprising, but true. Generally, larger dog breeds such as Great Danes and St. Bernards tend to have shorter lifespans compared to their smaller counterparts like Chihuahuas and Dachshunds. One compelling theory suggests that the rapid growth of larger dogs may contribute to increased cell damage over time, making them more susceptible to age-related diseases. As these big pups grow quickly, their bodies face more stress, which can wear down their cells faster. This means while a small dog might live happily for 15 years or more, a large breed might only have around 7 to 10 years to enjoy life. Isn't it fascinating how size can impact longevity? So if you're considering bringing a furry friend into your home, think about how their size might affect their lifespan and your time together. Here's something incredible about the word twerk. In the 16th century, this fun term didn't mean what you probably think it does today. Back then, twerk referred to the action of twisting mustache hairs, a popular grooming practice for men who wanted to look sharp and stylish. Fast forward a few centuries, and the meaning has shifted dramatically. Today, twerking is a dance move famous for its rhythmic hip shaking and is often featured in music videos and dance battles. It's fascinating how language evolves. Words that once described simple actions can transform into cultural phenomena, reflecting changes in society and trends. This evolution showcases the creativity of language and how it's shaped by the times. So, next time you hear someone say they're going to twerk, remember its quirky past. Isn't it amazing how language mirrors our culture? What if I told you Pokemon inspires from real life? The Pokemon universe is a fascinating world brimming with over 1,000 unique species, each crafted from a mix of real animals, mythology, and cultural influences. For example, Bulbasaur is a charming blend of a plant and a dinosaur, showcasing the creative vision of its designers. Meanwhile, Gyarados takes inspiration from the legendary Chinese dragon, symbolizing power and transformation in folklore. This clever use of inspiration not only adds depth to the Pokemon characters, but also connects fans to various aspects of the natural world and cultural stories. Fans can spot similarities between Pokemon and real creatures. For instance, artists have modeled some characters on actual fish, birds, and reptiles, making each creature feel familiar yet fantastical. As Pokemon continues to evolve and grow, it keeps enchanting us by weaving together elements that celebrate our diverse world. Which Pokemon do you think has the most interesting backstory? What if I told you about the giant reticulated python? This remarkable snake holds the record as the largest snake on the planet, stretching an impressive 33 to 35 feet long. While you may have heard wild stories of 100-foot snakes, those claims are far from reality. The reticulated python, found mainly in Southeast Asia, is known for its stunning patterns and incredible strength. These snakes are not only huge but also incredibly skilled at hunting, using their powerful constricting ability to take down prey much larger than themselves. They can be quite fascinating to watch when they swim. Their bodies glide gracefully through the water. Despite their size, reticulated pythons are often shy and prefer to avoid human contact. So the next time someone mentions a 100-foot snake, you can set the record straight and share the amazing facts about these magnificent creatures.